Tag TV and Tag Radio. Be seen and heard by both technology users and technology producers throughout the state of Georgia and around the world. Low cost, big benefits, powerhouse online branded video and audio has arrived. Tag TV, Tag Radio, there's a lot more to know. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. Tag TV and Tag Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions. Experts report that the recent economic turndown has lengthened traditional sales cycles. Business has been forced to reduce spending. Sales reps are challenged to meet quotas. Sales intelligence, SI, are technologies, applications, and practices that enhance salespeople's capacity to keep up to date with clients, prospect data, and drive business. Simply put, top-performing companies are implementing SI programs to improve the quality and the quantity of sales leads. Bottom line, more signatures on closed deals. Greetings, everyone. It's Friday, July 29, 2012, and this is Tech Talk with Technology Association of Georgia President Tino Mantella. In the focus, the new normal of today's economic environment, highly competitive markets, high volumes, and, well, low margins. The Tech Talk Insight provides a must-know briefing on sales intelligence, SI, and its proactive identification of customer buying trends, upsells, cross-sells, and switch-sells possibilities. It's all about when sales personnel are equipped with real-time analysis of current sales and actionable, relevant information. Up to the Tech Talk SI briefing, the best and the brightest in the business today, as we gain the expertise of Atlanta's own rising industry superstars at SalesLoft. Tino talks SI technology and strategy with company lead developer Chris Beauregard and Todd Wilson, SalesLoft developer and big data specialist. Before joining SalesLoft, Chris held various key positions in IT development at the Home Depot and Georgia Tech Research Institute. He's not only earned a bachelor in computer science from Tech, Chris holds the rank of captain in the United States Army with deployments in support of the global war on terror. Todd brings over a decade of professional expertise to his role as a multifaceted developer at SalesLoft. Todd has built high-scale security products at McAfee, pioneered big data prototypes at Bank of America and AT&T Labs, web applications for EA Games, and founded the popular open-source framework Kahana. The Tech Talk takes on today's most advanced concept in sales intelligence technologies and strategic thinking as the Tech Talk speaks with SalesLoft sales intelligence experts Chris Beauregard and Todd Wilson.
Chris and Todd, thanks for joining me on Tech Talk today.
Thanks for having us. We're really excited to be here. Thank you.
You guys have been quite visible in the last year, at least in tag circles, between the top 40 recognition and then being a finalist in the business launch. I assume both those things got you some additional exposure. Did it help at all to be recognized in those programs?
Oh, absolutely. And first and foremost, thank you for the recognition. I think every one of the teams sincerely flattered over the community's recognition of what we're trying to achieve and we're trying to bring to the Georgia technology scene. We've seen a ton of great exposure, and the feedback from the community has been amazing, and then the reach of tag has been more impressive as well. We've had a huge amount of prospects and people really interested in our product because of it.
That's great. Well, we're using it over here at TAG, getting the daily job reports for one thing, which is very interesting. But we'll assume that some of the folks listening in today don't know what SalesLoft is, so let's get started there and talk a little bit about the company.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're a B2B sales intelligence company. And what we do is that we hook into your CRM and we pull out the companies and prospects that matter most to you and provide real-time, relevant, contextual data about them by email, via your CRM, via our online web application, via mobile. So we're delivering you the information that you care the most about on your prospects and company.
And the way I thought about this, because TAG has a CRM system that we use with almost 17,000 members now and a whole slew load of prospects to try to go deeper in terms of these companies. I think you described it to me before. I think that's that value that you add that, if you go on a lot of these systems, you get your basic piece of information in terms of the individual or the company. But as I understand it, SalesLoft actually goes much deeper in terms of the kinds of data that you can provide your clients. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. When we first thought of the product, we really wanted to look at what was the great consumption models out there. People use Twitter, Facebook. People use news aggregators like Google News to get all this great data about the companies and people they care about. But this big disconnect has always been that the data is not truly who you're selling to. It's based on your social media. It's based on your personal interests. We go into CRM and we mine out the people that you care about professionally, and that's a huge value prop for us. And in terms of your original question, we go much deeper than sort of the face-level data you see out there. So we're going down and finding the internal content published by those companies. We're finding the external news. I mean, we'll go as high level as the New York Times, as low level as a local marketing publication in a small city. So we have this very wide range of data that we pull from and can deliver great information on those companies and people.
Well, being that we have a lot of listeners that have some knowledge of technology, without going too deep into the technology, I think you have some of your own, would it be proprietary technology? Have you guys developed this, or is it technology that you've actually purchased? And what is it that's unique about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are leveraging the latest big data technologies, including Hadoop and MapReduce, and applying them towards our product. We're really big on neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and machine learning. So we've taken a lot of these PhD academic level concepts and applied them in our product.
And
so this allows us to do contextual data about those people.
Yeah. So So talk about your marketplace. I mean, I think we know some of the groups like Salesforce that you're kind of embedded within that. But who's your target audience?
So right now, our target audience is we're looking for a sales organization that ranges from 2 reps to 100 reps that has a complex sale. They've used an inside sales organization, and they're technologically leaning forward. We are a tech-forward product, and we like tech-forward clients.
Yeah, that was interesting because when you presented at the business launch, I think that was made clear. So there's an assumption and probably a reality that some of the biggest enterprise companies may have more ability to dig deeper in terms of their clients, and they have relationship managers, very much probably lower ratios and that sort of thing. So you guys are really helping those first stage and second stage and growth companies, I would guess, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing we really wanted to focus on is that we really wanted to provide great data on small and medium businesses as well. And that's not done in the marketplace currently. So we put a lot of effort and energy into our technology stack to ensure that if you're selling to small and medium businesses and you're a growing company, we're going to give you great data, just like we give you great data on a Fortune 2000 company.
You guys mentioned earlier big data, and I think a lot of that term, it's kind of like the new cloud and before that virtualization and those kind of buzzwords, if you will, going around. How would you define big data?
This is Todd. I'll take a stab at that one. Big data is when it's at a scale where normal technologies that you might apply to an application like ours, they won't really do the task. And so we're leveraging massive distributed computing to look deeper into the data than the marketplace has been so far.
That's good. That's really helpful. So, Todd, do you have any partnerships with other tech companies? How does that work?
We're working closely with Microsoft and Bing to create exclusive data sources, and we're also reaching out to all of the CRMs such as Salesforce and Sugar CRM and Microsoft Dynamics so we can integrate better with them and get that data.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to piggyback on that one. We view securing partnerships with the greatest data providers in the world, like Microsoft, is one of our biggest priorities, and we're in talks with them today to help us deliver this best content possible to our customers.
And I think you mentioned before that you're involved with Google as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We are involved in a few different angles, including trying to get better our content better distributed out to the Google Applications platform, along with really sort of leveraging some of their internal APIs to help drive better data.
Well, it seems like the market is massive in terms of potential for these companies that have 2 to 100 sales people in the U.S. and beyond. So, but how much competition is out there in this space?
So right now, I consider our major competition a company called Inside View. They've been around since 2005, raised about $35 million in venture rounds, and what they've done is that they've built a mediocre product on top of a great sales and marketing organization. And our focus for our company has to build an incredible product with an incredible sales and marketing organization, and that's our market differentiator. We always put time, effort, and energy into the product, and it's always number one to us, and it shows because we're pushing new code to our production every night. Our product gets better every day, and I think we're hungry and we're thirsty, and it shows in the marketplace.
Now, you're going, somebody, I guess probably one of your leaders at least is going through a program in Colorado. You guys are, put you on the spot here, but you're definitely an Atlanta company, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
we are.
Go ahead, sorry.
We are out in part of a national incubator program,
yeah.
tech program, and we are 100% Atlanta-based, and I think we're all actually Atlanta natives in the company, and we love TAG, and we love the city.
Well, we love you guys being here, and I think how's it been going then in the first? How long have you been operating as a company, and are you on target?
Yeah, so we've been around since September of last year, and we had an initial version of our products, which we had about 20 companies on, about 40 to 60 sales reps, and we got some great feedback over how they consume data and how they want certain kinds of data. And we took all this wonderful customer feedback and turned it into our second iteration of our product, which we call the SalesLoft Stream. And that's going to be launched coming here. 2nd of July is the date that it launches. And that is going to be all these great practices and lessons learned from our first product applied to this new, and I'm going to say, beautiful new product.
Well, guys, thanks for joining me at Tech Talk today. Congratulations on your progress, and good luck. I'm sure you don't need it because I'm sure it'll be terrific, but on the upcoming launch.
Great. Thank you so much, and thank you for having us on our show, and we appreciate all the love and attention from TAG. It's been wonderful.